Andrew, how's your conference been so far?
Oh, well, I've been to every conference pretty much since 1982.
Yeah.
So I love coming to party conference. You meet your friends that you don't see all year round, and you talk about the party and the country and politics. And it's great to see people talk about how we're going to rescue this country from the calamity of this left-wing government that we have in power today. And we're not in power today. We are in opposition. We've got time to think it through. But it's our duty to make sure that the next election we have a new government and we rid this country of the socialist menace that we now suffer
But
from.
are you on track for that? I mean, we all see the polls, we all know what the mood is amongst your colleagues. As a journalist, I talk to some of them sometimes.
Yeah.
What do you think is going wrong so far? Why are you still at 16% in the polls?
Well, it's quite straightforward. We had 14 years and 5 prime ministers.
Yeah.
And we left the country quite seriously disappointed and let down over a whole range of issues. Immigration clearly is the biggest issue. That's angered people. The fact that we said in every manifesto we're going to reduce immigration, but we didn't. We actually increased it hugely. And people are very angry about that because it's had a lot of knock-on effects which affect British society. But there's so many other things as well we didn't do. We didn't repeal any of the Blair legislation, all that constitutional vandalism that Robert Jenrick spoke about today. We didn't repeal any of that. We left it all in place. We taxed the country way too high, highest in 70 years, and got the country to massive debt.
Yeah.
Those lockdowns, I'm sorry, but they were too long and went too damaging to our country. I voted against them.
Yeah.
Not everybody did. We blindly just went into that. There's so many mistakes we made. But we have to look to the future, and the future is a right of centre government. Whether that's Conservative, Reform, or a combination,
Right.
That's where we've got to be.
Okay, so you mentioned Reform, so I'm going to bring it up. Obviously, you were spotted at a Reform event recently. Is that correct? Am I right in saying
I
that?
was spotted in my borough
Yeah.
with my constituents,
Yeah.
with Chagosians, who were visiting, supporting them as a shadow minister, but also hearing Reem Ibrahim from the IEA, who's a Conservative Party member, speak to local people. And I have to tell you, Adam, so many of the people I met at that Reform event were my constituents who said to me, Andrew, we've always voted for you. And I hope they'll vote for me again. If we don't discuss things, if we don't engage with people that we've lost, we're never going to get them back. So we should be engaging with Reform, not discarding them, because then we can either win them back or find a way of working together so that we defeat the real enemy, which is the socialists.
So when it comes to the next, whenever the next election is,
Yeah.
you're going to be wearing a blue rosette or you're going to be wearing a Reform turquoise one?
So I hope that we will all stand together as Conservatives, whether it's with a capital C or a small c, whether you're Reform, whether you're Conservative, or the Unionists in Northern Ireland, because I think we've all got a common cause, which is love of country. Let's stand together, let's get rid of this left-wing government. It may mean that there's not going to be a majority government, but if there's not, we need to find a way of working together in the national interest.
So when you have these conversations with your Conservative Party colleagues, MP colleagues, what are they saying the same thing? Privately? I know-
Huge numbers of them agree with me, but
Right.
I'm speaking out. I've been an MP 25 years.
Yeah.
So I have nothing to fear. I know that my constituents agree with what I'm saying. If you come to Romford and you meet the people in Romford, they'll all agree with what I'm saying about this.
Right.
They don't want Reform and Conservative to tear shreds out of each other. They actually want two right-of-centre parties that are both patriotic and both detest what this government is doing to somehow find a solution so that we can rescue our country. So my constituents think that, I think that, and I think a large number of my colleagues think the same, but they're not all going to speak out like I am. But I think I'm in a bit of a stronger position to do it. Having been an MP for 25 years, I think it's my job to raise the alarm bell that we don't do it, we risk another Labour government.
So how's Kemi Badenoch doing as leader? Out of 10?
I think Kemi's been given a very, very difficult job after losing the election, the biggest election defeat in history. I have to say, I voted for Robert Jenrick. I think Robert Jenrick's fantastic, but Kemi was elected fair and square, and I think she's doing the best possible job she can. I wouldn't criticise her. She's trying as hard as she can, and I'm really happy that we've got some really good policies at this conference.
And finally, do you think that she will be the leader at the next election, whenever it is? What's happening behind the scenes?
Oh, who knows? I mean, we have changed leaders quite frequently, haven't we, in the Conservative Party? Sometimes we make the right decision, sometimes we don't. I don't think we can keep tearing ourselves apart, but also we need to win. So we just got to see what happens. But I hope that our party revives. And Kemi's our leader, so I'm not in favour of causing any problems for the party, because I think the next government has to be, certainly if it's not a Conservative government, a very strong element of Conservatives who will help to get Britain back on the right track.